Hey, what's up? I am back with another video. And also I forgot to mention stupidly, Happy New Year and screw 2020. But today I'm gonna show y'all my last Lego gun. Then I'm gonna start showing like other Legos that I made from like other companies like Star Wars or Kobe. And yeah, it's gonna be cool. But right now I'm gonna show y'all my new, well, not new. It was basically my, I'm gonna have to say, third gun I've made. Probably third. I'd have to say third. Because I made other ones before it. So yeah. Alright. So today, I'm going to show y'all my favorite one and also the one that took me the longest to build. And quite frankly, I say it's a masterpiece to me personally. But this, yeah. For all those who play Battlefield 1 and got this pistol, it's a C93. This one I call it the C94. Mainly because, well, it looks like the C93. Has that back part right here, that iconic back part, the straight grip. And this one has a trigger right here. It's a little weird. It's a little it's uncomfortable to some of my friends, but a lot more of my friends love it. And I have to say that this one took me the longest. And when I was building it, at first, for some reason, whenever it would enter in from the top, yeah, I'll talk about it later, but it used to be about like a stud to right here, but it might have just been because I grew up a little bit more and my hand just got bigger. But yeah, I built this almost a year ago, probably around like or no, not almost. It's probably about like last March 2020, somewhere at that, or no. Oh, actually, never mind. It was somewhere in like February, I think. But when I did build it, at first it did not have this back part right here, and in fact, actually, it was just like one stud wide for some reason. And originally, to the design of this, I originally did not plan on designing it like this. At first, it was going to be a 2-grip gun, and it was going to be right here. The original grip was going to be right here. And whenever I built that at first, what happened was that I had it like this, and this part broke off, and I was like, dang. And I look at it, and I was like, ooh. And I thought, wait a second. And I held it in my hand again, and basically this part wasn't here. It was just like this one part right here. These are some of the original parts. These aren't. And I was holding it like this, and I was like, ooh, new idea. And when I got that new idea, I was like, holy crap, hold on a second. I'm going to build something better and way cooler. And I did. Originally, the barrel was around this long. So basically, it was about that long of a barrel. It was stupid. Then I made it a little longer to about right here. Then it's about this long. And it looks a little more accurate the way and how long it is. Mainly because the real thing is actually around that long. 3 studs wide. This is the only gun I have ever made that has 3 studs. I tried to make another one, but I just didn't have enough pieces to it. Mainly because the 3x1 bricks I used for this one were basically all of them. Yeah, this whole gun right here is just all of them. That's it. The back part right here, in the real C93. It had this one back part right here where you can, in Battlefield 1, you can see that. And for the support class, and I think like the pilot, I don't know if y'all ever played Battlefield 1, but the C93 is unlocked by getting your support class to level 10. And that took me a while because that took me around, I've had the game for about a year now. I've had it for about a year. Yeah. And in the game, you can actually attach a stock to this and I believe there's like a suppressor at the end, but it sucked. It sucked so much that it was classified as one of the worst guns in the whole game. But the pistol was awesome. In fact, it was probably better than it. But this one is actually one of the most common and one of the most popular pistols among Battlefield players, such as me. And I'd have to say that this is definitely one of my favorite, behind the, I believe, Mark IV revolver in the game and the P08. Those are my 3 guns in the whole game, but I mostly use this one. But let's just get back to the actual Lego. So the trigger works. It's just that I originally made it to where it was smaller, but it was so small it was probably around right here. Or probably even less. It was like right here. So you can barely press it. So I couldn't find another spring. I tried cutting this one. That didn't work so smoothly. So I just decided to go with it. I mean, it's annoying sometimes where you have to pull it all the way back. But whenever I do that, I just hold it like right there. It also has a little safety, it has a little safety feature. It doesn't work. I wish it did. But yeah, that actually took me a while to think about on how I wanted to build it and to make it to where it didn't look like crappy as well. But I have to say that it's not too good, but it's something at least. I mean, you can do it with like something like this. You can do it back. When you're doing it back, it's a lot harder. It does not cock back, but I wish it could. And originally, this part where you see right here, it originally just had this one on the end instead of this one. But a few months ago, I added this piece to it to get it more of a realistic look to the actual real gun that it's representing, because it actually had that extra little long piece to it. In fact, the game Red Dead Redemption 1, you can see that, I believe in Chapter 6, when you're in the game. I used this pistol so much until probably like when I killed Micah in the game. Spoilers. But yeah, in the game, you see this. I mean, there's not a whole lot to this gun. It's just that it's my favorite. Originally, here's the mag. Yeah, it's really small, and it looks like as if these are 22s. That's it. I mean, yeah, they do in fact look like as if they're 22s, because they're ridiculously small. But I mean, I just had to go with it, and it doesn't even go all the way up into here. It just goes up to like, let's see, it goes up to right here. Goes up about to this gray piece right here, I believe. Yeah, it goes exactly up to that gray piece. Okay, so a lot of other my guns, whenever it's from that handle, from whenever it's loaded into the grip, a lot of times whenever I try to use it, it would break. But this one, it doesn't really, unless you like really press it in, it doesn't break. But when you put it back in, it actually feels different. I'll tell you that. For some reason, it does. Probably because it adds just a little weight, but this thing is so light. I mean, I don't know how. It feels harder as well, and it feels different. And originally, it looked like this. It had that. Yeah, it was stupid. I had to like pick at it, and I was like, it's so much harder that way. So I added this thing to it. So that way, whenever I load it, I can just do that. And it felt uncomfortable whenever I did that, but it still looked better than just having just a little stud. So I had to just like wrap it right here, and that was actually comfortable. But I found this piece, and I was like, that could work good. And I just put it on here. It's a quick mag. Yeah. But I have to say that definitely this is probably my favorite one. And also it also has a little cleaning kit right here. Doesn't actually have any use, doesn't have any actually work, but it's this little thing called imagination. Just get this end right here, hook it in the barrel, get this end right here, take the mag out. Slap it back on. Boom. Perfect. Let's talk about these sights. Now, whenever I was designing sights, originally it was a lot different because it was a lot higher. Or no, not higher, it was lower. It was a lot lower. But then I was trying to make this longer, and I had to make it to where this last piece right here that makes it look like as if it actually has a little barrel. I had to actually build that more. So what I had to do was I had to get this long strip right here. I had to get a 2x1 slab, slap it on, and that's what I put the sight. So just right here, I don't know what this is for, just for design, and it looks better with it. But look at that. That's basically how I did it, and I just put these here for show. And just put that on. Perfect. There's not too much to it, but in fact, I did in fact make a silence for it. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I made a silencer for it. I'm gonna go look for it right now because I didn't put it in here. Let's just see. Here it is. Yep. I apologize for that taking so long for me to find. Here is the silencer. Yeah, not a whole lot to it. It's a little janky, but it actually looks somewhat like a silencer. Only if I had black pieces for it, that would have made it so much cooler. It would have made it so much better. I would have loved it, but yeah. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it, and I mean, it's just by far my favorite one. I like playing with it a lot. I like playing outside with it. In fact, that's what I make these guns for playing outside, because sometimes I get sick and tired of using like the other pistols. So I make these so I can just play outside. Yeah. And also, just comment down below. I have not received any comments so far as what I've seen. I will check them again, but so far I've not seen any comments on my videos on what I should name those 3 guns. Now again, let me get them. Here they are. Sorry again it took so long. Again, number 1. This is gonna be number 1. So just comment down below which one you want to name. Just name like number 1, number 2, number 3. This is number 1. Number 2. And number 3. All right, so basically that is all of the Lego guns I have made so far. I'm thinking about making more, but I just don't have any of the pieces to make really anymore. So yeah, and in fact, actually, online I ordered a Lego AK-47. Yeah, I ordered one. Well, I'm gonna soon. Sorry about that, but once I do get it, I will show it out there, and I'll tell you all the website which I got it off of, and see if it's really worth buying. Sorry, having issues. And I'll see on how much it, I'll tell you all how much it really cost, if it's really worth it, and if it's just overall good. But thank you all so much for watching my videos. If you liked it, comment down below, like and subscribe. See you on the next video. Later.